Hi everyone, I'm Osiris Oates, the licensed life insurance agent in Oklahoma. Today we're diving into a topic that goes beyond the basics of life insurance, how it can also be a tool for wealth accumulation. It's important to understand that I'm here to explain how these policies work. For advice tailored to your specific financial situation, please consult with a qualified financial advisor. Let's start with something that might shift your perspective. We all know life insurance protects your loved ones. That's its primary role. But did you know that certain types of life insurance can also be used to strategically grow your wealth? We're going to explore that potential today. To give you some context, the Insurance Information Institute, the III, reports that in 2022, life insurance companies held over $850 billion in reserves, indicating the substantial financial foundation behind these policies and the potential for wealth accumulation. In this video, we'll explore the potential specific life insurance policies to do more than just provide a death benefit. We'll examine how they can structured, how they opportunities for wealth accumulation. I want to be clear that I'm here to explain the mechanics of these policies, not to provide financial planning. Always seek personalized advice from a financial advisor. It's also worth noting that life insurance industry plays a significant role in the United States economy. These companies investing in these reserves with various assets which ultimately contributes to the economic growth. For example, a significant portion of these funds are often invested in corporate bonds, which help businesses finance the operation and expand. One of the biggest hurdles is that many people have a very narrow view of life insurance. We primarily see it as a safety net for our families, which is essential, but that causes us to overlook the potential benefits. Some common misconceptions include, life insurance is just too expensive. It's only for older people, and the benefits only happen when I'm dead, when you die, upon death. These ideas can prevent people from considering life insurance as a valuable component of a diversified financial strategy. We're here to broaden that understanding, and it's important to understand that the cost of life insurance has become more accessible. The 2023 LIMRA Insurance Barometer study found that 84% of consumers believe that life insurance is expensive, when 40% of the consumers overestimate the cost by actually three times the actual amount it actually was. Yeah, it says when 40% of consumers overestimate the cost by 3 times the actual price. This misconception and misrepresentation can be a significant barrier, as many people may not even explore the options due to the perceived cost. So which life insurance options have this wealth building potential? The key is policies with a cash value component. The most common are whole life insurance. This provides lifetime coverage, and a portion of your premium contributes to a cash value that grows tax-deferred. Whole life offers a guaranteed death benefit and a predictable rate of cash value growth, making it a conservative option for long-term wealth accumulation. For instance, a client might use a whole life policy as a long-term savings vehicle, knowing that the cash value will be there for them in their retirement. Then there's universal life insurance. This offers flexibility with a cash value component and the ability to adjust premiums and death benefit within certain limits. Universal life offers higher potential returns on the cash value, but it does come with more risk and requires more active management. An example is a client who wants more control over how that policy's cash value is invested. Universal life policies often offer a range of these investment options. Now here's how they facilitate wealth accumulation. Tax-deferred cash value growth. The cash value grows over time, and you aren't taxed on the growth until you withdraw, providing a significant advantage for long-term savings. Then there's policy loans. You can borrow against the cash value, often at a competitive rate and with flexible repayment terms, giving you access to capital without triggering immediate tax liabilities. For example, a client could take out a loan against their policy to fund a child's education or to cover unexpected medical expenses. Then the Financial flexibility. The cash value can offer a source of funds for various needs such as supplementing retirement income, funding education, or even providing capital for business opportunities. It's important to note that loans and withdrawals affect the policy's death benefit and overall value. A client, for instance, might use the cash value to supplement their retirement income, providing them with additional streams of income. I also want to reiterate that I'm explaining how these policies function. A financial advisor can help you assess if these align with your specific financial situation and overall investment strategy. Excuse me again. To illustrate how these policies can be used, consider a business owner seeking to expand. Instead of a traditional loan, they might leverage a cash value on the whole life policy. This could provide access to capital with more favorable terms and potentially avoid the stringent requirements of bank loans. As a business grows, so does the value in the cash policy. So does the policy's cash value. This is a simplified example, and a financial advisor can provide you guidance on how strategies can fit into your comprehensive business plan. And to give you an idea of the size of the market we're talking about, in 2022, the total life insurance premiums in the United States were $178.7 billion, demonstrating the substantial financial activity within this sector. For example, a client who owns a small business could use a life insurance policy to fund a buy-sell agreement, ensuring a smooth transition of ownership in the event of their death or disability. Now, in summary, certain life insurance policies offer benefits beyond a death benefit, including potential for long-term tax advantage wealth accumulation. Features like cash value growth and policy loans can provide valuable financial flexibility and opportunity. Remember though, life insurance is a long-term financial tool. It's essential to consult with a qualified financial advisor to determine if these strategies align with your individual financial goals and risk tolerance. I can help you understand the mechanics of these policies, but financial planning requires a broader perspective encompassing investments, retirement planning, and tax considerations. I hope this has provided a helpful overview of how some life policies, how they can work for wealth accumulation. If you have any questions about the insurance aspects of these policies, please leave a comment below. And if you're in Oklahoma and want to discuss these life insurance options, please feel free to contact me directly. For guidance on integrating these strategies into your overall financial plan, please consult with a qualified financial advisor. That is not myself. I am just a life agent here to help as many families as I can. You have a blessed rest of your day.